#Obamagate, a complete list of DOJ and FBI corruptors and criminals destroying the U.S. from within, by Jim Hoft for the Gateway Pundit, guest post by Joe Hoft. The Deep State, FBI, and Department of Justice DOJ were once considered institutions full of integrity and honor before the Obama presidency. Now they are riddled with corruption and led by a group of deceiving criminal and corrupt leaders who are working to overthrow the Trump administration, which threatens to uncover their many corrupt and criminal actions over the past many years. Today, these swamp monsters may begin to be exposed. As published in late December, here's a list of deep state criminals. A number of individuals in the FBI and DOJ are using their power to prevent President Trump from governing as he was duly elected to do, and are doing all they can to overturn the election that put the president in place. The entire Mueller investigation is a scam created by these individuals to overthrow the U.S. government. Their desperate actions are a clear indication that they have much to hide. Former United Nations Ambassador John Bolton called the recent actions against President Trump the first coup d'etat in U.S. history. Below is a list of the corrupt, criminal, and treasonous operatives within the DOJ and FBI who need to be brought to justice. Eric Holder, according to The Guardian, Obama's first Attorney General. Eric Holder was the first sitting member of a president's cabinet in U.S. history to be held in contempt of Congress after Republicans vented their fury over a bungled gun trafficking investigation. 17 Democrats, under pressure from the pro-gun lobby, the NRA, joined 238 Republicans to carry a criminal contempt resolution against Holder. A currently serving Attorney General has never before been censored in this way. The criminal contempt resolution passed by 255 to 67, with most Democrats walking out of the chamber en masse before the vote. Related to Operation Fast and Furious, a federal investigation launched in Arizona designed to ensnare gun smugglers involved with the Mexican drug cartel. Thursday's vote was a symbolic value, pointing to the almost total collapse of trust between the two main parties in Congress. Republican anger has been fueled by a conspiracy theory that Fast and Furious was deliberately set up to fail by the Obama administration to pave the way for greater federal gun controls. Holder was Attorney General during Obama's first term, and he therefore was Attorney General not only during the Fast and Furious scandal, but the many other corrupt activities that occurred during Obama's first term. He signed off on the Uranium One deal, where the Obama administration approved the sale of 20% of U.S. uranium to Russia, while at the same time, no doubt, was involved in the cover-up of FBI Director Robert Mueller's investigation into Russia, where the FBI knew, as of November 2009, of criminal activities by 10X, the U.S. affiliate of Russia's nuclear energy agency, Rosatom. Donald Trump's tweet, uranium today, uranium deal to Russia with Clinton helped the Obama administration. Knowledge is the biggest story that fake media doesn't want to follow. Loretta Lynch, Obama's second corrupt attorney general, oversaw the FBI and DOJ that set Hillary Clinton free during the email scandal. After obvious criminal actions, a week after Lynch met Bill Clinton on an Arizona tarmac in a botched clandestine meeting before the election. After the Trump win, Lynch released the following bizarre video and a call to arms for the deep state, where you remember this one, where she claims we have to fight to the death. Robert Mueller, dirty cop, and former FBI head Robert Mueller is the epitome of the deep state. As head of the FBI, he failed to prosecute anyone for Emailgate, Fast and Furious, Clinton Foundation, etc. He never recused himself as the special counsel in the Trump-Russia farce. In spite of numerous conflicts of interest, his entire team is a group of deep state liberal corrupt attorneys and investigators. His investigation is a crime as exemplified by the recent report that the Mueller team unlawfully obtained transition emails from the Trump team that were protected under attorney-client privilege. Mueller is also famous for hand-delivering uranium to Russia on an airport tarmac per Hillary Clinton instructions. That's right. James Comey, Mueller's partner in crime and protege, led the FBI after Mueller's departure. He won a Deep State Award for Best Corrupt Actor when he led the Clinton email investigation, treated it as a special case, and then let Hillary off with no charges. His presentation for why she should be let go was a masterpiece and showed he may also be a bit of a lunatic. He let Hillary go twice during the election in spite of obvious crimes to every American. Sally Yates, the acting attorney general when President Trump took over, who defied the president's immigration order and was fired for doing so. Rod Rosenstein, at Rosenstein's recent testimony in front of the House, he showed how truly creepy he is. He answered nothing and constantly sniffed his nose like a cocaine addict. He was involved in the Russian cover-up at the time of the sale of Uranium-1, and he and Mueller have been accused of abusing secrecy powers in hiding information about the Trump investigation from Congress for months. Andrew Weissman is one of the Trump haters on Mueller's team who praised Yates for defying President Trump's travel ban before being removed by Trump. The MSM praised her as well. Mueller's selection of Weissman says it all. Weissman is famous for pushing charges against author Anderson and Merrill Lynch in the 2000s that were eventually overturned by the Supreme Court 9-0 and an appellate court a year later. Thousands lost their jobs because of Weissman's errors. He has served as general counsel at the FBI and as an assistant U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of New York. Weissman donated $2,300 to the Obama Victory Fund in 2008, $2,000 to the DNC in 2006, and at least $2,300 to the Clinton campaign in 2007. Andrew McCabe, FBI head after Comey was fired by President Trump. McCabe is in the middle of the scheme to overthrow the government. His wife ran for office in 2016, and her campaign received thousands in Hillary-related campaign donations. At the same time, McCabe was involved in the Hillary Clinton email cover-up. In spite of this, McCabe didn't recuse himself from the Hillary investigation until a week before the 2016 election. His name was on the email involved in drafting Comey's exoneration of Clinton. The distribution list is all deep state. There you have it here. Crafting July 5th Hillary Clinton statement was a team effort. Email chain statement redacted of all these people. Recently, it was reported that McCabe is planning on retiring in 90 days from the FBI. Should he be instead tried for treason? I would say so. Peter Strzok, nobody knew this crook's name until a few weeks ago. The lead inspector of the Clinton email scandal and Trump-Russia farce. This guy had a good God complex and thought it was his mission to stop Trump and help Hillary. He's a crook in every sense of the word and should be in jail and tried for treason. Lisa Page, Strzok's mistress in DOJ, another Trump hater in the deep state. She is on Mueller's investigative team and on detail from the FBI's Office of the General Counsel and former trial attorney with the Criminal Division's Organized Crime and Gang Section. Investigated Ukraine oligarch Dmitry Firtash, a one-time business partner, a former Trump campaign manager, Paul Manafort at the DOJ. Bruce and Nellie Orr, he worked at the DOJ as she worked on Fusion, the company that slanders people for a living. Her specialty was with Russia and Trump. This was all kept secret until recently. James Baker, the FBI General Counsel, who is being reassigned by new FBI Director Christopher Wray following a leak investigation. Peter Radzik. Radzik was a DOJ assistant attorney and was outed as a mole for the Hillary Clinton campaign in an email released by WikiLeaks. DOJ assistant attorney Peter Kazik outed as mole for Hillary Clinton campaign. The entire Mueller investigative team, in addition to those listed above, below are the others on the Mueller team. Rush Atkinson, an attorney on detail from the Criminal Division's fraud section at the Department of Justice, donated $200 to Clinton in 2016. Peter Carr, spokesman under Barack Obama. Andrew Goldstein, a public corruption prosecutor on detail from U.S. Attorney's Office in Southern District of New York, worked under Trump basher Preet Bharara in the liberal New York Southern District. Adam Jed, an appellate attorney to detail from DOJ's civil division. Okay, and it goes on here, but let's go to Jeff Sessions. The biggest disappointment of the year. At first, the thought was that Sessions was compromised, but now he appears to be a card-carrying member of the deep state. He did everything he could to create the Mueller investigation and has done nothing to address the many Obama and Hillary crimes. He must go. Chris Wray. I was going to mention that at the end by myself. The current FBI Director Wray, shows that he is part of the problem, allowing individuals like Baker and Strzok to move departments and McCabe to retire without being held accountable. Honorable mention, Aaron Ruse. He's the head of the FBI investigation into the Las Vegas shooting and the murder of 59 concert goers, as he's a Comey appointee. The fact that we know so little and that the MSM is burying the story is proof of more FBI corruption related to this incident. Of course, Barack Obama and the Clintons are the godfathers. These people must be brought to justice. Concocting a fake investigation to remove a duly elected president of the United States, Donald Trump, is criminal. Hashtag Obamagate. And I might add just now, who's backing them? It's George Soros. Do you see what I'm saying? Who's paying Obama and Hillary? Besides the whole point is to take down America. So George Soros is putting all his money into this. He's the Hillary and Obama are George Soros's puppet. This is the last, the only place. That's what they're trying to take down. You see what I'm saying? You see, Jeannie Rhee is mentioned here. All these people. Like Ahmad, a top national security prosecutor on detail U.S. office in the Eastern District of New York. Michael Dreeben, appellate attorney on detail, described by former colleagues as the biggest criminal law experts. See, they have a lot of people working for them. And this is what's going on. And WikiLeaks, thank the Lord for WikiLeaks and Judicial Watch for pushing investigations and for the release of things that this is coming out. People are not going to believe what is going to take place. Watch the FBI refute Clinton email claims.
Although we did not find clear evidence that Secretary Clinton or her colleagues intended to violate laws, there is evidence that they were extremely careless.
Yeah, that's what it was, extremely careless. Anybody else? You see, why is Loretta Lynch calls for marching and bleeding? You see where I'm going with that? You see, all of this is to take down America because Trump was going to clean out the swamp and Hillary knew it. If he got in, we're all in deep doo-doo. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.